That's music from Kester Band and Chris Hero. It's called Body Talk, like that one.
I thought today was Friday, you know. Yeah.
Well, it's the day before the holiday.
Day before the holidays, month end.
Yeah, it's your new Friday.
Yeah, today's your new Friday.
It's month end. It's the day before the holiday. What else you want?
And it's the final day of the month of July.
Yeah. So.
Very closer to Christmas, boy.
Oh, don't even say that.
One day closer to Christmas. Tomorrow actually starts the Steel Band month. Right. So the month of August is officially Steel Band month. So, you know, you're going to be getting a lot of information inside this month of August. So if you don't know anything about it, I suggest that you do some research and you keep it locked to us. WACK 90.1 FM, total local, True Nation station, however you want to put it. Anyway. Culture Crazy, Defenders of the Culture. Yeah. You were here from inception.
Red, white, and WACK.
Red, white, and WACK. What again?
You have a lot, you know.
Yeah, that's a good thing to ask people. Yeah. From inception, some of the taglines are WACK.
Yeah.
You know, I could learn some stuff too because it's just I'm into my 5th year now. Mm-hmm. But I'm not too familiar with most of the things that you probably would have said.
We had a lot. The big 9-0.
The big 9-0.
Yeah. When you listen to a DJ, everybody has their own little unique identification for the station, you know. Yeah. The big 9-0. Red, white, and WACK.
Right. Yeah, Waconian.
The Waconian.
Yeah.
And we name a man Wackopedia. So we had a lot through the years. It's a nice thing, really and truly, to reminisce because we may not remember everything because sometimes you just say it on the spot of the moment and you forget that you did mention it, but somebody out there would have picked it up and kept it, you know. So it's a nice thing sometimes to just go back.
Yeah, maybe some people could call us up a little later on. We're inside our second of our 3 hours, coming up at 7:30, our topic of the day, and then we have our scripture reading. And then after that,
we have an interview, something that's going to be really educational, especially for women.
And interesting.
That's coming up at 8:30, so you got to look out for that. We're not going to let the cat out of the bag yet.
You're going to party. You're going to keep partying.
We're going to have some fun. It's the day before the holiday. Yay. So we get into our topic of the day. I want to give them a little heads up.
A little hint, you know, sometimes, and you know, the day before the holiday, just wanted to keep it light.
Yeah.
Trini talk. Sometimes somebody run up your ladder, if we put it like that. Yeah?
Get in your space.
Yeah. Get under your skin. Yeah. Something like that. They say something about you. You find out that something was done. Or let's just keep it that something was said to hurt you or offend you.
Right. Behind your back.
Right. What do you prefer confrontation or do you prefer to keep it to yourself? Don't even bother to...
Let it slide.
Yeah, let it slide.
Yeah.
So confrontation or no confrontation?
Yeah. So tell them as it is one time.
Yeah,
you know as they say, you beat the iron while it's hot?
Beat the iron while it's hot.
Yeah.
Sometimes that could get you into trouble.
Yeah.
But we'll talk more about that in the next 5 minutes.
Time again for the annual Emancipation Program at Jose Bar at the corner of Lord and Coffee Street, San Fernando, Monday the 31st of July from 7:30 p.m. Live entertainment by popular panelists. A well-stocked bar is available. Come out and enjoy the evening at Jose Bar. Jose Bar Annual Emancipation Program.
And now, now you can get your very own Trinidad and Tobago steel pan shipped to you anywhere in the world from Federico Steel Pan Making and Tuning of number 247 Bonaventure Road in Gasparillo. We specialize in all types of steel pans for children and adults. Pan tuning, refurbishing, and accessories. Whether pan sticks, pan stands, or pan cases. Pans are custom made with your choice of colors. Like us on Facebook, Federico Steel Pan Making and Tuning, or call us at 868-650-3923 or 868-355-9014. Federico Steel Pan Making and Tuning. Or you can log on to federicosteelpan.com.
Celebrating 50 years of Toronto Caribbean Carnival with Calypso Muchos. Wednesday, 2nd August 2017 at the Lula Lounge, 1585 Dundas Street, West Toronto. Featuring the top Calypso and Soca entertainers in Canada. Calabash, Shack Shack, Connector, Makome Fifi, Lindy Burgess, The Crooner, and Yellows. Dancing to DJ after the show. Showtime, 8 p.m. Admission, advance $15. At the door, $20. Dinner reservations at the Lula and guaranteed best seating. Call 416-588-0307 to reserve your table. Tickets available at www.ticketgateway.com. Supported by the Toronto Arts Council. For more info, visit www.shackshack.net.
Peaks Toronto Caribbean Carnival celebrating 50 years of carnival in Toronto. King and Queen Show, Thursday, August 3rd, 2017 at Lamport Stadium, 1151 King Street West, Toronto, Ontario. 11 bands will be competing for the King and Queen titles. Adults $35, seniors 65 plus $30, children 12 and under $20. VIP inclusive of refreshments, adults $100, seniors $90 and children $50. Doors open 5 p.m. For tickets and info, log on to www.torontocaribbeancarnival.com, www.caribbeancarnival.com, carnival.to, or call 416-391-5608. Sponsored by Peaks Social, Government of Canada, Government of Ontario, City of Toronto, Toronto Star, One Caribbean, CP24, CTV, Bell Media, Exhibition Place, Liberty Grand, Woodbine Mall, Malvern Mall, Caribbean Airlines, Grace Foods, Carib, Walker's Wood, Sunrise Restaurant, Western Union, OLG, and Alpha Marketing.
You packed in the morning, stared out the window, struggle for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door. I didn't stand in your way. No, I miss you more than I miss you before. Nowhere I find comfort. God, no. You left me just when I needed you most. Baby, 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 you left me just when I needed you most. just when I needed you most. Baby, 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 you left me just when I needed you most. Baby, 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 you left me just when I needed you most. Baby, you left, baby, you left, baby, you left. You left me just when I needed you most. Oh, you left me just when I needed you most. Baby, you left me just when I needed you most.
WACK. We are Culture Crazy.
Calypso is yours, Calypso is mine, Calypso is sweet.
Total local 24/7.
Trinidad is mine, Trinidad is yours too. Trinidad is all our we Trinidad.
365, the true nation station, lives up to its title and will continue to keep the culture and music of TNT alive.
Calling out this nation to the celebration.
Listen, when I have to go to Tobago, I call Wati at Tobago United Auto Rentals at 639-9973 or 355-0243. I get a choice of air-conditioned vehicles, whether I want a Hyundai, SUV or 7-seater. They have a lot of vehicles to choose from. They also have fully furnished, self-contained apartments for rent in Mount Pleasant at 355-0271. These are equipped with cable TV and pool facilities overlooking the home of the annual Great Race. This is located 6 minutes from Buko, where the famous Sunday School street party is held. I will be close to Mount Irvin. I have my transport, so that is why I will always call Wati at Tobago United Auto Rentals when I have to go to Tobago. Call 639-9973 or 355-0243. Tobago United Auto Rentals. Call 639-9973 or 355-0243 or visit their website at tobagoautorentals.com.
Just around the carnival season when this song came out, a lot of people were wondering about, it's not a soca.
Right.
It's not something that we are accustomed to for the carnival season. But guess what? It picked up along the way. And now a lot of people are just using this to, I like myself.
Yeah, take a selfie.
I like myself. ITT, we're inside our topic of the day, was sponsored by Tobago United Auto Rental. I'm a little bit out of breath because I'm back and forth. There's triple work and quadruple work before I leave. I realize I lose a pound or two. Anyway, we are all inside this segment. Good morning to Watty and his crew out there in Tobago. And tomorrow is the culmination of Tobago Heritage Festival. So for those of you, the Tobagonians out there, I know that you all have been enjoying the last 2 weeks. Sorry we couldn't make it across, but next year for sure. Hopefully.
I really wanted to see a little goat race and stuff like
That's
that.
today.
Yeah.
That's today.
I really want to take a look at that. I have seen a little bit of it on the television. You know, when they have the little snippets.
Yeah.
But wow, it's hard to catch up with that goat. But
yeah. Heritage Personality 2017. That's Miss Heritage Personality 2017. She was crowned on Friday. And it's Miss Cameron Bruno of Mason Hall Village Council. So congratulations to Miss Heritage Personality 2017. Again, Miss Cameron Bruno of Mason Hall Village Council. And of course, she got the winning title. We also had placing second, Miss, I think it's Garvey Sandy. I hope I have it correctly. From Boko Academy of Performing Arts, and Canisia Andrews, Mount St. George. She was third. So congratulations to all of you. Just letting you guys know what was happening over the weekend in Tobago.
that's right. All right, so we're inside our topic of the day, and we want to know your inner work environment. And, you know, there are different persons within that establishment, whether it be an office environment or an outdoor environment. But you work in a group.
Yeah.
And somebody just, for some reason, just blaspheming your name,
Yes, I love
talking
that
you
word.
bad.
Blaspheme.
And somehow one of your co-workers come back to you and relate to you what the person have been saying about you behind your back.
Now, it could also be a family member. You know, families have a way
Family
of getting,
feud
yes,
and,
boy.
yeah. All right, so you get it back. It comes back to your ear.
Right.
And you are in a quandary if to approach a person and let them know, hey, stop it. I don't like what you're doing.
Or if you have a problem with me, come and tell me to my face now. You know, we like to
conflict. Yeah, run up now.
Yeah.
Talk to me in my face, man. Yeah. Or would you just let go? Because you know they say
let go and let God.
Let go and let God. And water and dashing bushes run off. You know.
So we could do that. Confrontation or let go and let God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think? 6524901. And how would you diffuse the situation? Would you go up in a confrontational manner if you decide to go up on the person and talk?
Yeah.
Would you go up like, what you doing, and you know, or would you sit down and try to dialogue in a humane manner?
Yeah. I can think about many different situations where this would have happened within the last couple of months. Even with the school children as well, they always have some kind of feud happening. With this one take this one boyfriend, and this one take this one seat, and the front seat in this maxi is for me, and that kind of thing, you know. And they love confrontation.
They love
young
it.
people,
They love
yeah.
it. And you usually find them outside the school gate.
Yeah.
And you know, the little hand throwing and the little, you know, the girls with the one hand on the shoulder, on the waist, I mean, and the shaking.
Yeah.
And they,
of course.
Yeah, they had that kind of attitude.
Braids coming out.
Yeah.
For women in fetes and in parties. I find out you dancing with my boyfriend a little too much, the weave coming out, the earrings coming out, everything coming out to light me up.
Yeah, and the heels is
that's
part of your weapon.
One time.
That you're asking really. So would you confront or would you leave alone? For me, so it depends on what you say. If it is something like, let's say you are commenting on how I dress, or if I'm too fat or if I'm too skinny, that water on my back, I leave you alone. But if it's something that later down it could interfere with my work, you know, like you're going to the boss and you're saying, look at he can't work.
Yeah.
Why you don't do this with he and do that? Nah, you could get a confrontation because you're interfering with my bread and butter now.
Exactly.
You understand? So that could be confrontation. But if it's normal thing like, you know, you don't like my hairstyle today, that could leave. I could do without that.
But
that
it depends on
it
and
depends
I think with
on
age bring reason as well. We always say that. So things that probably would have bothered me in my teens or in my 20s, now in my 30s, that's like, as you said, water under the bridge. I wouldn't even bother with that. And then of course as you grow older in your 40s, things that
too petty for
by the
me
time
to,
I reach 50, is nothing you could say or do to get under my skin.
Yeah, because I think by that time you would have gone through a lot of things and you would have learned how to deal with it. And by learning how to deal with it, you usually get calmer.
Yeah.
Because if you keep rowdying up yourself, man, you ending up with the high blood pressure, you know, not the person who bad talking you, because them line it out.
And the brain has aneurysm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Sue, and good morning, Ken. How are you folks today?
We are fine, dancer, boy.
Well, Sue just hit the nail on the head. And my thing, because I'm tired now, so I don't worry about confrontation job-wise. But my thing, I always say, if what you say doesn't take a penny out of my pocket, I don't give a flying foul. You could talk till you're blue in the face. Mm-hmm. Nothing bothers me, unless it comes home. If it ain't coming home to make an impact on my life or my children's life, you could say as much as you want. And quickly, okay? My son is 48, and I tell my son, I say, listen, you know, in New York here, you have to put a quarter in the meter. I say, somebody want to rush you and fight you to get in that meter, get them the quarter. Let them go. Mm-hmm. Don't go in no bank, somebody in a bank, and they want to make a noise because they're in front of the line. You get them go. Because you go meet somebody who have less to live for than you, and they will take care of them. Mm-hmm. That's how I train my son, and I say no confrontation. Have a blessed day, my friend.
All right, dancer. No confrontation. As he said, it's kind of like if it is interfering with your livelihood, and you know it is something that will reflect bad on your image or your family's image, you know, you will want to defend the honor. Yeah. So you might confront and say that ain't true. You know, but if it's something like the color of your shoe, oh look what will Sue have on today?
Petty thing, petty thing.
That petty. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I agree with Bouncer Boy there, you know. The whole adage is words with wind and blows with some kind. That's my adage.
All right. You know, with the sticks and stones may break my bones, but word may never hurt me. And on the flip side of that, the Bible says the tongue is the most dirtiest thing on the human.
Yeah.
Because words will break your zeal, which may be worse than striking you.
True.
Yeah, because sometimes somebody is going about doing something that is going to impact on them forever. And because of your doubting Thomas ways or your negativity, you hinder that person's progress. And you, without knowing it, may have impeded that person's progress. Yeah. You know, so the tongue is really a dirty thing.
Also the power of the tongue.
Yeah. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Candid Juice.
Hi, morning.
How are you going this morning?
I am fine, thank you.
I'm missing all you.
Why, you're not getting us still?
No.
Oh, well, I know we are up. Everybody else is getting us. So
nobody in Santa Cruz is getting it.
No, Santa Cruz, I mean, no water, no WACK, no nothing, or they're real suffering.
But that real suffering. More call all that.
No, but I mean, I just assume they have no water.
Now, where I live, we have water all right through.
All right, good.
All right.
Yeah, so we get water from a spring. Yeah.
And yeah, well, I really hope that it gets rectified soon.
Yeah, boy. Today's how much? Today's 12 days.
Okay.
Since we're not getting all this.
All right. Well, they're hearing you, so you know, the message has been sent.
I know.
All right.
But that's all I'm missing all, you know.
All right,
darling.
Okay.
Bye. And then there's another situation where you find, and we're touching family and we're touching co-workers. Let's just go with the two, workplace and your family. And you find that
I think the family worse. Yeah,
you confide in your family. Your family members know certain things about you.
Yeah.
And then you would keep it within that particular ring because and they're moving from there. And you prefer for the others not to know.
Yeah.
And the same thing goes on your workplace. You would decide, you sit down and you tell two people about what is happening with you. So I mean, in case of anything happening on the outside, somebody might be familiar with what's taking place and say, oh, okay, well, yeah, she really told me about that. But however, you go and you tell the marish and the parish your business.
Yeah.
And then while I walking down Sand or walking down Frederick Street,
people shushing behind my back.
And I said, but how come them know about? Because Marish tell Parish, who tell Tom, who tell Harry, who tell Sandra, who tell everybody else. And then my business reached to all points at Trinidad and Tobago.
But when it comes from the family, it worse. Because the whole thing is blood thicker than water. You would expect different from a family member. With a stranger or somebody you met in a workplace, anything is possible.
People laugh at you. You know, this is why I have no best friend. I have no best friend, you know.
All right. I have a couple.
No, I don't have no best friend. I get burned with that. But I try.
But would you confide your most personal or, let's say, intimate scenarios to your best friend?
My mother.
Some things are best kept unknown just kept to yourself.
Nah, tell mommy. The reason why I tell mommy, this is the person and she has known you from day one. And whether you know you're going to get buff, you might get a obscenity ever so often, according to what you say. But she's going to pull you back in line, and she's still going to do it with love, and she's going to give you advice.
Okay.
No matter how old I am. So sometimes I just go and sit down and tell mommy, and I know it coming, and I waited for it. Sometimes she surprises me and she don't say anything. The next day, I will get it.
It's always coming.
Yeah, but we're going back to the confrontation or non-confrontation. And I'm telling you, I was telling you earlier, I tried it all. I tried the confrontation. I tried keeping it to myself, and none worked. So I decided to just continue keeping it to myself.
Again, it's the situation you're in.
If I find out anything, no, I good, I real good. I just watch. There's a force higher than us.
Yeah.
And he sees and knows all. And did I tell you last week? It dawned on me that Jesus laughs at us. Not in a bad way, you know. He said, look at Suan. Oh, she planning all of these things for her life, and I have a bigger plan for her.
Yeah.
And he would sit there and twiddle his thumbs, and he'll be like, oh, look at her, look at my daughter, look at my son.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like a pass, you know. All right, I'm down there. we done.
Yeah, we done.
I can't go down that road.
Why?
Might get in trouble.
No. But what you said there, you know, is something that everybody always says to you, but we don't heed it.
Yeah.
Because you think you want a BMW when there may be a Benz or a Bentley on the way.
Yeah.
But you have limited yourself to that.
Now, you see, when you go down that road now, I have done research. I've done research and I know what I like. Yeah. I know what softens my heart, and the BMW did that for me, and I've been doing that for years, checking. I realized
don't you think that you have limited yourself?
No. That's what I like. That's my goal. I go into for that.
All right. It's like you say you don't like bacon, but you have never eaten pig. How do you know that is what you want if you have not checked anything?
Look at my face. Right. Look at my face.
Let's take this call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
To you, Kent lover. Go with faith and you will get your car. Right?
Yes.
Right.
See it, and happy to back me up.
So we're getting up there. It's 11 minutes before 8 o'clock. And of course, we're inside our topic of the day. Got about a minute or so to wrap up.
Yeah.
And of course, thank you to Watty and the crew, Tobago United Auto Rentals. And confrontation or not, yeah, it's the type of conversation you can always go up to somebody, and you are a human, you are big enough, and if somebody respects you enough, they will understand and respect your views also. Yeah. And if somebody is doing you something that is causing you discomfort, you're big enough to, and you have the right to go up and say, excuse, I don't like what you're doing.
But do you think that lack of confrontation causes a lot of family feud and breakup in families and all of that? Because there's some families, the two brothers not talking at all, two sisters or mother and daughter and talking, things like that.
And that usually, I'm not saying all of it, but it usually stems from an inequality with the sharing up of certain properties and monies.
And plus it started with a shushuing behind somebody back.
Yeah, well, you know.
For big people.
Yeah. Look, Suan get $50,000. And you know, she only gave me 10.
Yeah.
She likes Suan more.
Or she ain't giving none.
And she ain't giving none. And look what Suan doing. Yeah. Or watch me. We supposed to split up this land so, but Sue had 2 feet more land than me.
Yeah.
And what back my 2 feet
no, you see
land.
That as madness.
God, boy. And
madness. And watch me. Every families will go to the graves
with that.
And you'll never have, they always have that discord.
Yeah.
For pettiness, you know. In your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you reach 100.
You're fighting with your brother for 2 foot of land. Final call. Good morning.
Very good thinking too. I must commend you on that. And I heard what you said just now. Who is observing you? Very good. It's coming on, man. Have a nice day.
Coming on. What? I just go with situations that you have been hearing over the years. Mm-hmm. You know, this thing happens. It happens all over. Yeah. You find principals not talking to teachers. Teachers don't like the principal.
Because
they
you
have
report them also.
Oh gosh, all kind of thing.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, good morning again. Mm-hmm. You see, with family, what happens sometimes, they talk till they're blue in the face. And when you feel you have exhausted all possibility of a union, you say, listen, to hell with it. And you just, to hell with it. And you put it out there. Because I know I put it on Facebook already. And that's where I go and shame you, if you have any shame. Mm-hmm. That's my approach.
Okay.
And that's the problem. You have exhausted all possibility of reasoning. So you take it to the public. Have a blessed day, my friend.
All right.
But no violence.
All right, dancer. And I don't believe in airing your dirty laundry on Facebook. For me, that is a cowardly way of dealing with a situation, because you could go under anonymity, you could go with your name, but nobody have the ability to respond to you one time.
There are some people who need to put it name, age, address, number plate, all of that on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Keep your business to yourself. Everybody have to know that you. All right, I'm done.
I like this. And that's where we've got to lock it off for our topic of the day, courtesy Tobago United Auto Rentals. I like this.
Listen, when I have to go to Tobago, I call Wati at Tobago United Auto Rentals at 639-9973 or 355-0243. I get a choice of air-conditioned vehicles, whether I want a Hyundai, SUV or 7-seater. They have a lot of vehicles to choose from. They also have fully furnished, self-contained apartments for rent in Mount Pleasant at 355-0271. These are equipped with cable TV and pool facilities overlooking the home of the annual Great Race. This is located 6 minutes from Buko, where the famous Sunday School street party is held. I will be close to Mount Irvin. I have my transport, so that is why I will always call Wati at Tobago United Auto Rentals when I have to go to Tobago. Call 639-9973 or 355-0243. Tobago United Auto Rentals. Call 639-9973 or 355-0243 or visit their website at tobagoautorentals.com.
Classic. What we tell them? Drinking classic, cola fantastic. We drinking classic, only classic, yeah. Flavors like cola, ginger ale, grapefruit and lemon. And if you're liming, don't forget about the club soda.
Our cola has never looked so fresh. Now with a golden new look and an even crisper taste.
Link up and drink up, cause we sipping classic forever.
Have you had a stroke, a spinal cord injury, an amputation, or cancer? Do you have diabetes, high blood pressure, non-healing wounds, or chronic pain? The Stroke and Diabetes Center is here to help you. Call us at 235-5066 or visit us at Unit Number 10 Piarco Plaza, corner of Churchill Roosevelt Highway and BWYA Boulevard, Piarco. Yes, help is available at the Stroke and Diabetes Center, number 235-5066.
The Osa Osset Society International Trinidad and Tobago chapter presents this and every Wednesday from 8 to 9 p.m. Ancestral Light. Ancestral Light is a 1-hour program focusing on personal, social, economic, and spiritual growth and development. Come, hear a different approach to addressing the challenges of life. Call in to join the conversation and get answers to some of life's most burning questions. Ancestral Light, Wednesdays, 8 to 9 p.m. right here on WACK 90.1 FM or tune in on the web at wackradio901.com.
From African roots to the sweet succulent fruits of Tobago super culture. Kuadimisha safari ya historia ya Plisisimua. Sherehe wakati a celebration of our culture, a heritage celebration in Tobago that echoes back to Africa. Emancipation celebration in Tobago that echoes back to Africa.
Tuesday, August 1st, Pigeon Point Heritage Park, Emancipation Day Parade and Drum Explosion. Drum Explosion. The day's activities start at 10 a.m. The concert starts at 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. The street parade and flambeau procession from Pigeon Point to the Storby Heritage Park is at 7 p.m. The show is free.
And it's time for your scripture reading, and it comes to you courtesy the Kokia Open Bible Church. Today's scripture reading is taken from John 3, verse 36. He that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life, and he that believeth not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abideth on him. That's your scripture reading for today, taken from John 3, verse 36, brought to you courtesy the Kokia Open Bible Church. Pastors Reverend and Mrs. David and Sue-Ann Jackson invite you to the Prayer and Praise Open Bible Chapel, Kokia, 13 Forest Avenue, Kokia Village. Services, Christian education, Sunday 8 a.m., morning worship, Sunday 9:15 a.m., Bible study, Tuesday 6:30 p.m., prayer, Wednesday 9 a.m. to 12 noon, deliverance, Thursday 9:30 a.m., youth group, Friday 6 p.m., counseling, Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays all day. All are invited. You can call us at 653-0329 or check www.kokieopenbible.org for more information.
Keep it locked on the True Nation Station, WACK 90.1 FM.
All I want is you. Oh, only you can rock me right to the morning light. Nobody but you. Oh, all I want is you. Happiness when I look in your eyes. It was love at first sight. Nobody but you. Oh, all I want is you. Up in this party, the fellas looking at me, but it's only you I see. All I want is you. The way you're moving, your waistline got me thinking that this could be a problem. I wanna get into. Grab me by my waist, keep up with the pace. Come and take a taste of the sugar. Walk me on the spot, give me all you got. There's no holding back. All I want is you. Only you can rock me right to the morning light. Nobody but you. All I want is you. Happiness when I look in your eyes. It was love at first sight. Nobody but you. All I want is you. Hold me in a corner, raising my body temperature. Give me all your pressure. All I want is you. Nobody is better. This man, he got the formula to make me lose all my senses. In a little rendezvous. No need for no games. I'm calling your name. I'm feeling the flame. Burning up. See it in your eye. You cannot deny. Come on with me tonight, baby. Only you can rock me right to the morning light. Nobody but you. All I want is you. Happiness when I look in your eyes. It was love at first sight. Nobody but you. All I want is you.
WACK. We are Culture Crazy.
Calypso is yours, Calypso is mine, Calypso is sweet.
Total local 24/7.
Trinidad is mine, Trinidad is yours too. Trinidad is all our we Trinidad.
365. The True Nation Station lives up to its title and will continue to keep the culture and music of TNT alive.
Calling out this nation to the celebration.
On WACK 90.1 FM. This is News 9:01 to 8 a.m. In the headlines.
Policyholders want answers on Salmon Grove development. Defence Force launches audit. CDB establishes Cultural and Creative Industries Innovation Fund. And Venezuela's Maduro claims poll victory as opposition cries foul. With the news in detail to 8 a.m., I'm Nicholas Ramtran. Good morning. Head of the CLICO Policyholders Group, Peter Momel, says prime seafront land in Tobago has been grossly undervalued at just $10 per square foot in its recent transfer from CLICO to the government. The land for debt arrangement is part of a plan to help pay off CLICO's $15 billion debt incurred in its 2008 bailout by taxpayers. At a news briefing, Momel said a truer valuation would reduce CLICO's debt by a larger amount. He contrasted that the $174 million valuation of State Minister Dr. Keith Rowley compared to a $866 million fair market figure, which Momel claimed was stated in a PricewaterhouseCoopers report. Puko Estate, valued by Dr. at $174 million, includes no man's land plus the Upland Park development, the latter which Momel said by itself is worth $144 million. He said a 2016 valuation done by J. Farrell and Associates said that was part of the 429 acres of Puko Estate lands that were transferred to the government. The 31-acre Salmon Grove was not considered in the valuation of the estate. The Defence Force has launched an investigation into allegations of overpayment officers. A release yesterday stated the investigation comes as part of more stringent auditing regulations to clamp down on financial mismanagement within the force. The release stated that the police have been notified. Military sources revealed that a low-ranking officer within the regiment has confessed to stealing approximately $2 million. The officer, who along with another and a civilian employee were implicated in the theft. The missing funds were brought to the attention of the Defence Force after a replacement for the civilian employee, who is believed to be on sick leave, discovered discrepancies in invoices at the accounting department. According to military sources, the officer reportedly said that he stole the money after he allegedly saw others stealing and thought that he could get away with it as well. Those in leadership positions need to do more to wean off citizens of an acute dependence on state assistance. This according to former Minister in the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and the Arts, Dr. Lincoln Douglas. At a service to commemorate Emancipation Day at the Holy Trinity Church in Port of Spain, Dr. Douglas spoke about a legacy of slavery, colonialism and post-colonialism, saying these ideas have not left the minds of Trinidadians. He said that leads to a philosophy of dependency. Douglas told the congregation that leadership is not what you can do for yourself or what you can get for yourself, but to move in the progression of freedom which goes from slavery to independence to interdependence. Douglas said leaders have to demonstrate to the people that they have to go beyond just fighting for money, wealth and fame. He said leaders have to have a society that deals with respect, recognizing each other, acceptance and learning. Local Government Minister Kazim Hussain plans to investigate another report of corrupt activity taking place at a regional corporation starting today. Hussain made the comment after he launched the volunteer network of the Chaguanas Borough Corporation at the borough's Cumberbatch Street headquarters on Saturday. He said too much abuse is taking place regarding the use of vehicles at the regional bodies, and he intends to put a stop to this activity. Minister Hussain slammed the drivers and officials who use high-maintenance vehicles such as to drop off letters. He said this could be done instead with a motorbike. He added that it was not in the interest of tax-paying public to have overtime to a driver who has nothing to do. He admitted he has been bombarded with complaints of corruption daily and says he will be visiting the statutory meetings at all corporations to get feedback. Regionally, the Caribbean Development Bank has announced that it will provide the initial capitalization for a multi-donor fund to improve the competitiveness of the cultural and creative industry sector in its borrowing member countries. The bank is making an initial contribution of US $2.6 million to the establishment of the Cultural and Creative Industries Innovation Fund as a pilot intervention, and it will also administer the fund. The CIIF will support the development of the creative industries sector and encourage innovation, job creation and improved enterprise sustainability by providing grants and technical assistance to the governments, business support organizations and academia that support the creative industries sector. It will also provide funding to creative and cultural entrepreneurs and micro, small and medium enterprises in CDBs. Internationally, electoral officials in Venezuela say turnout in the controversial election for a constituent assembly was 41.5%, a figure disputed by the opposition. The opposition coalition said 88% of voters abstained and it refused to recognize the election. It also called for more protests today. Sunday's election was marred by violence with widespread protests and at least 10 people killed. President Nicolas Maduro hailed the poll as a vote for the revolution. Now in some sport news. Raymond Perez grabbed the opportunity for a half century as Ghana and Trinidad and Tobago played to a team draw on the final day of the second round match in the regional under-19 championship yesterday, with no outright result possible after TNT battled their way to 128 all out. Perez lashed a breezy 76 as Ghana ended on 118 for 2 in their second innings at St. Paul's. Both Ghana and TNT had pulled off victories in the first round, but any hope of similar fortunes were dashed. Resuming on their overnight 67-4, TNT failed to make serious inroads in their target and found themselves conceding a first innings lead of 129 runs. Batting a second time, Ghana dominated the Trinidadian bowling, with Perez posting 100 for the opening stand. And Barbados Tridents captain Karen Pollard hopes a fresh approach to preparation can pay dividends in the upcoming Caribbean Premier League and atone for disappointing last season. The 2014 CPL champions were off colour last year, managing a mere 3 victories to finish 5th and missed the final 4 as Jamaica Talawas beat Ghana Amazon Warriors in the final to claim their second title. Tridents leave for Florida today, where they open their campaign against Talawas at Central Broward Stadium in Lauderhill next Saturday, and Pollard believes the team camp staged over the last week has been a vital part of their preparation and laid the groundwork for a successful run. And that's a look at News 8 AM. Recapping the headlines. Policyholders want answers on Salmon Grove development. Defence Force launches audit. CDB establishes Cultural and Creative Industries Innovation Fund, and Venezuela's Maduro claims poll victory as opposition cries foul. That's a look at News 8 AM on WACK 90.1 FM. You can listen online at www.wackradio91fm.com. Join us at 12 noon for another major newscast. I'm Nicholas Ramdran. Good morning.
You're rocking with the Coffee Crew, 6 to 9 a.m., Monday to Thursday, on the True Nation Station, WACK 90.1 FM. New music first on the True Nation Station, 90.1 FM, WACK Radio.
say we culture have no consciousness, no vibes, no iration. Well, all you're wrong. Right here, every day, look out for Conscious Kaiso, a daily segment highlighting conscious lyrics, conscious music. Conscious Kaiso, 3 in a row, every day, Monday to Saturday, right here on your Culture Crazy Radio, 90.1 FM.
What I saw, all how I tried, I couldn't understand. How could they hear another's outcry and treat us like less than human? Was it really my color, evil spirits, or just will? Wealth, prestige, power, was prophecy being fulfilled? Lord, Lord, is this the way it's supposed to be, Lord, Lord? Won't all men created equally, men locked up in a chamber, strange places?